This is the tough part. I've got my new toy, my new Echo Dot. It's in the box and I want to open it, but I'm going to fight the urge and go back and do some work so I can open it and set it up and play with it with a clear conscience. But it's so tough. It's like, you ever drive home with fast food sitting in a bag in the car and that smell is just killing you? That's what that feels like right now. I couldn't resist anymore. If you see the light kind of coming and going off of my face, it's because I'm watching a USC football game right now. And I was going to wait until the end of the game, but I've waited all day. I waited all day, and I want to open it now. So I'm going to open it now. See if I can accomplish this. Yes, I'm continuing my quest to become everything I've ever made fun of. I'm doing another unboxing video. But here we go. It is, ta-da, the Echo Dot. Yes. And you see in the back, if you didn't see my first unboxing video, which was my previous unboxing video, my first and only, now this is my second. If you saw my first one, it was about the Lifix. Maybe I should learn how to pronounce that. Anyway, it's a Wi-Fi Lite, and it was my first step towards home automation. So now, the second piece of the home automation puzzle is the Echo Dot. And what this is a voice-controlled little gadget. Gadget, how's that for a nice old word, huh? And it lets you do a lot of stuff. It lets you like say, hey, Alexa, or you don't even have to say hey, that's Siri. Like you have to say, hey Siri. But with Alexa, you just say, Alexa, play me some music. You could even get more specific and tell her to play you certain kinds of music. Or the connection to my first little bit of home automation gadgetry, the Lifix lights. You can also tell it to turn the lights off and on, or any other home automation devices that you have hooked up in your home or apartment. You can voice control it using this. Look how little, it's so cute. All right, now I'm gonna hook it up. I have situated the Echo Dot in its place where it's gonna be, right in front of the TV. And you can still see the lights kind of coming and going because it's halftime, but I've still got the TV on. That's pretty much the only light I've got. Now, there's light in the room, but that's beside the point. Here's what I've done. I just hooked up the power cable, but I haven't plugged it in yet because the quick start instructions say that when you plug it in, something's going to happen. Some lights are going to come on. So let's see what it does. Right, I plugged it in. Oh, there we go. There's the blue light. Ooh, pretty. I don't want to talk too much because I want to hear what happens when it first starts. Is Alexa going to talk to us? I think so.
Hello. Your Amazon Echo Dot is ready for setup. Just follow the instructions in your Alexa app.
All right. Well, there, you heard it first. She has said hello to us. Oh, and something I forgot to mention, when I mentioned that this is like another piece of the home automation puzzle, that's only part of it. Because this is hooked up to the internet, Alexa also does other kind of more general stuff, like just anything you could do like on the internet, right? Like, hey, how's the weather and that kind of stuff. But right now I'm gonna turn off the video, and I have to turn off the video because I need to use the app on the phone to set up Alexa, and then I'll come back and show you some of the stuff that my Echo Dot can do. I used the Alexa app to connect Alexa to the internet. Oh, looks like it's waking up again. Oh, I see. I said Alexa. Alexa, what's the score of the USC game?
Right now, the USC Trojans football team are leading California 28-10 with 0 minutes left in the second quarter.
That was a nice test, wasn't it? Yeah, because you could see the score up on the screen, and she answered. I gave it a false start a little bit before because I accidentally said her name. And yeah, so that was pretty cool. Alexa, how's the weather?
Currently, in San Marcos it's 66 degrees with clear skies. Tonight, you can look for clouds with a low of 59 degrees.
It's supposed to be able to, it's got several microphones, 7, I think. So it's supposed to pick up your voice from all around the room. So let's try this and see. I'm going to go a little further away, see what happens. Alexa, play some Beatles.
Playing songs by the Beatles.
And just to let you know, I haven't set up a default music account yet, so I don't know if this is going to work. Pretty cool. Because the recommendation that I saw on the internet was that for best performance, I should set a default. Alexa, stop music. All right, so that's a nice start. Pretty, I mean, easy setup. Not pretty easy, very easy setup. And now I'm gonna go see all the wonderful things that I can do. What can we do to say goodbye here? What else can I try? I haven't hooked up the lights yet, so I can't tell Alexa to turn the lights. Oh, I just said the name again. Sorry, Alexa, never mind. I haven't set up the lights yet, but I thought I just saw there's this little card that came along with the dot. I'm trying not to say her name until I want to ask her something. So I thought I'd go through some of the commands. I just tried one, and I thought, even without having to set up default music or radio, this works. Check this out. There's some of the commands on here. And here's some of the suggestions. Like, for instance, Alexa, play ESPN radio.
ESPN Los Angeles on TuneIn.
You can set alarms and timers. You can shop. What else? Well, how about this? Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the baker go to math class? He wanted to study pie.
Little math humor for you. Very little. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
I don't know what's going to happen in a minute. Should I stay on? Should I? Let's do that. Why don't I just talk for a little while longer? Let's see. Alexa, play the program Radiolab.
Getting the latest episode of Radiolab. Here it is from TuneIn.
This is a podcast. I like podcasts. This could come in handy. So somewhere during this podcast, a timer should go off. There's the timer. Turn off alarm. Alexa, turn off alarm. Alexa, play WTF podcast.
I can't get the program done. Your Echo Dot received an important update and must restart. It'll be ready again shortly.
All right, well, that's a good time for me to stop again. Can you see the USC game in my glasses? That's not why I started this again, but I'm tilting my head so you can see the game in my glasses. I just connected my Google Calendar, and let's see if it works. I haven't tried it yet. Alexa, what's on my calendar for Saturday?
On Saturday, October 29th, there are 2 events. There is one event in progress. Chase 5%, department stores, wholesale clubs, and drugstores is an all-day event. And then, at 11 a.m., there's Women in Comedy at USC SCA Comedy Festival.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, I also forgot to mention that I haven't hooked haven't hooked up the Dot to my external speaker yet. I have a Bluetooth speaker, but I'm just going to see if the built-in, so far the built-in speaker is working just fine, but we'll see when I play music. Might want to hook it up to an external speaker to get a little better quality, a little louder. But for now, I'm thinking the built-in one, pretty good for a little guy like that. Here's another thing I haven't tested yet. I just hooked up the lights. Let's see if it works. And oh, by the way, I don't know how well you can hear me, but the reason I'm leaving the audio on and the TV is I'm also doing another test because according to the reviews I've seen, I won't say her name yet, she's able to hear you even over ambient noise. So let's see how that works. Alexa, turn lights off. I saw the blue go on, so she heard me. Don't know what happened there. Oh well, I'll go debug that and I'll turn this off now. So that test didn't work right off the bat, but we'll make it work. Here's the problem. She is smarter than me. She knows my devices by name. I just used the generic word lights, which, by the way, I can configure that. They let you configure groups. But before I do that, I just ran a test and it worked. So let me show you something, because my 3 different lights are named. This is kitchen, that's workstation in the middle there, and stairs or upstairs. Let's see. So let's say, Alexa, turn kitchen off. It worked before. Alexa, turn kitchen off.
Okay.
There we go. Alexa, turn kitchen on.
Okay.
All right. Alexa, turn workstation off.
Okay.
Alexa, turn workstation on.
Okay.
And so here's another test. This is where I sit throughout the day. Let's see, because it's supposed to hear you from all over the place. Let's see if she can hear just talking at a normal voice. Alexa, turn workstation off.
Okay.
That worked pretty well. I'm not talking very loud, and I'm across the room, maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 feet away. Alexa, you're amazing.